On the edge of the galaxy, in a world where ancient tradition still ruled stronger than any treaty signed in distant star councils, a young man named Cale Ardent found his life changed in a single decree. The human colonies had long sought peace with the Valkorians, a warrior people feared across the stars. The council decided that the only way to secure such peace was through marriage, and Cale, a fleet officer and engineer, was chosen to be bound to a Valkorian champion. They told him her name, Arthi. They did not tell him that she would rather kill him than accept the bond. When Cale first laid eyes on her, she was everything the stories whispered about. She was tall, broad-shouldered, armored in bone and leather, with eyes as sharp as blades. She carried herself like one who feared nothing, and in her stance he could see the weight of victories already earned. When the elders presented him before her, she laughed openly. To her, Cale was nothing but a fragile man raised in machines, too soft for battle, too weak to be worthy. "I will not be his wife," she declared to her people. "Let him earn my respect in battle, if he dares. If he falls, he proves himself unworthy of both me and this alliance." Cale felt the shame burn inside him. He had never been chosen to fight, his life had been one of calculations, repairs, solving problems with numbers and patience. Yet something inside him hardened. He understood that this was not about his pride alone. If he walked away, the alliance would collapse. If he surrendered, he would condemn his people to the scorn of a warrior race. And so he agreed. The duel was set at dawn. The arena was nothing but stone and dust, circled by chanting Valkorian warriors. They beat their fists against their armor, calling for blood. Cale stood with a simple blade, heavy and unfamiliar in his grip. Arthi stood opposite, her war spear gleaming with scars of countless battles. When the signal came, she moved like a storm. Her strikes were heavy, crashing down with the force of thunder. Cale barely blocked the first blow and staggered under the second. His arms screamed with pain, his breath tore in his chest, but he refused to fall. He gave ground, step by step, not to surrender but to survive. He studied her, watching the rhythm of her movements, the angle of her weight, the way her attacks slowed after each burst of speed. She mocked him as she pressed her attack. "You stumble like prey. Yield before I break you." But Cale did not yield. Every step, every strike he blocked, taught him something. He realized he could not match her strength, but he could endure. He let her exhaust her energy in wide, crushing arcs, and he answered with small deflections, with sidesteps that kept him just out of reach. He used not brute power but timing, patience, and the stubbornness to rise every time she thought he would fall. Minutes dragged into what felt like hours. Dust clung to his wounds, sweat stung his eyes, yet he